All right, everybody, there's a lot going on, and when things feel heavy, it's always nice to get a little dog news, right? Well, we've got a report for you on some cutting-edge scientists who are trying to learn if dogs can talk. I spoke to some people behind the trend that's pushing scientists' buttons, you'll see what I mean in a sec, and keeping meme makers busy. Lucy. Those of us who own dogs know communication is something you need to work at.
Can you high five? Yeah.
But there are a group of people who are going way beyond sit and fetch. They're training their dogs to communicate full thoughts and sentences using buttons.
Are you hungry? Yes or no? Yes.
Many of these dogs have become internet famous, like one-year-old Sheepadoodle Bunny, who has over 5.5 million followers on TikTok. Hi, Bunny! Bunny's owner, Alexis, knew she wanted to teach her dog to use buttons after seeing speech pathologist Christina Hunger's viral videos. But it's not so easy. There's a ton of science behind teaching your pet to understand what the buttons mean and build them up to communicating strings of words together.
If she wants to play outside and she presses outside, I can say play outside. And then eventually she is able to make the connection that those two buttons words together equal play outside. And likewise, after she starts using 2 buttons at a time, you move up a level and you start modeling 3-word sentences, and she slowly builds those associations.
Bunny's part of a larger study run by the University of California, San Diego.
So this study is trying to tell us what kind of linguistic abilities dogs might have and how they communicate with humans. And by doing this, we hope that we're going to learn more about their cognitive abilities, how they think about others, their emotional life, and the range of things they think about when they share a space with us.
Federico Rosano is the director of the Comparative Cognition Lab at UCSD, and he thinks this could have a big day-to-day impact for pet owners.
It's almost like, housemates, right? Like
yeah.
You share a space, you do things. You're not going to become dependent on what your dog asks you all the time. You're still the person running the show in many ways, but you might want to understand what they're asking for, what they need, what they're thinking about.
It's an earnest scientific goal, but that hasn't stopped the memes and the parody videos.
Geico, 15 minutes.
There are haters, as there is with anything that exists in any space on the internet, but this one is pretty hard to believe. What do you think about that? What do you say to those people?
I'll have days when the things that she says are just so contextually appropriate and so accurate that it's really, really hard for me to hold any sort of skepticism. And then there are days when she seems like she's exploring or babbling and not a lot of it makes sense. I'm like, oh, well, it's all random. But the thing for me is that even if she's not talking, even if she understands less than we think she understands, she's still communicating, it's still engaging, it's still deepening our bond. And that was my goal from the very beginning.
A lot of people appear to have similar hopes. The UCSD study currently has over 1,600 animals participating, including some cats and horses. And Fluent Pet, a website that sells these customizable buttons, completely sold out of its products before the holidays. Federico has high hopes for his study, even if it doesn't mean all our furry friends can speak in full sentences.
The more we know about how much intelligence there is out there, how much emotional life there is out there, how much understanding is out there, then I think it should make us pause for a second and reflect on what are we doing to others, and can we be a little bit nicer, not just to ourselves, but also to the other ones we share this planet with.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.